Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll discuss about the CSWIP 3.2 examination. CSWIP 3.2 examination is for Senior Welding Inspectors. So, in this video, we'll discuss about the different certifications scheme provided by the CSWIP regarding or for welding inspection. Then we'll discuss the exam pattern of CSWIP 3.2. Then we'll discuss about the passing marks, period of validity of CSWIP 3.2 certificate. Then we'll discuss about the eligibility to take the exam. Then what are the methods for a mature candidate to write the exam. Then we'll discuss, suppose if anyone fails the exam, then what are the wage for the retest. Then we'll discuss about the 5-year and 10-year renewal of the certificate. So friends, before starting this video, let me give you a brief introduction of myself. My name is Sandeep Anand. I am a mechanical engineer and I am having 14 plus years of working experience. My website is www.weldingandt.com and my YouTube channel is youtube.com/weldingandt. So with this, my website and my YouTube channel, I used to share my knowledge. Friends, if you want to support my initiative, you can join my channel. By joining my channel and by paying a very small amount, you can support my initiative financially. So friends, let's start the video. First, we'll discuss about the different certification schemes which is given by CSWIP for welding inspection. So there are three welding inspection certifications which is provided by CSWIP. First one is CSWIP 3.0 and this is for visual welding inspector. Second one is CSWIP 3.1 and it is welding inspector course. So this is one of the most popular among these courses in the industry. So many candidates take this exam, CSWIP 3.1 welding inspector course. Now suppose if you have gained the certificate of CSWIP 3.1, then you can go for CSWIP 3.2 certificate also. CSWIP 3.2 is for senior welding inspector. So with CSWIP 3.1 you will become welding inspector, and after getting CSWIP 3.2 you can become senior welding inspector. So there are two variants of senior welding inspector, that is 3.2.1. First one is 3.2.1 and this is for senior welding inspector without radiographic examination. And the second variant is 3.2.2 and this is for senior welding inspector with radiographic examination. So the only difference is radiographic interpretation. With 3.2.1 you will not get the radiographic interpretation certificate, and with 3.2.2 you will get the radiographic interpretation certificate also. So friends, suppose if you have taken this certificate 3.2.1, then at any point of time you can write the radiographic interpretation exam only to get the 3.2.2 certificate. Now we'll talk about the exam pattern. There are four theory exams. First one is theory part A3. In theory part A3, you will have 30 multiple choice question and the time will be 45 minutes. And in this general welding theory, product technology and NDT will be asked. Then the second theory paper is theory part B1. In theory part B1, they will give you 4 NDT related documents and you will have to scrutinize those documents or review those documents, and based on those documents they will ask 40 multiple choice questions and time will be for 75 minutes. So within 75 minutes you will have to answer those 40 multiple choice questions. The third paper is theory part C3. So in theory part C3, they will provide a fabrication drawing and you will have to scrutinize though that fabrication drawing, and based on that fabrication drawing they will ask 10 multiple choice questions and the time will be given 30 minutes. So within 30 minutes you will have to solve these 10 questions. Now, finally, theory part D3. This is the fourth paper, and in theory part D3, they will ask 60 multiple choice questions, and the time allotted will be 150 minutes. They will give one TWI specification also for your reference, and with that, you will have to solve these 60 multiple questions. So, this is like open book examination. Now, this is for the senior welding inspector exam. Suppose you want to take the radiographic interpretation also, means 3.2.2. So this is the supplementary paper for senior welding inspector with radiographic interpretation. So for radiographic interpretation, you need to give one theory and one practical. The theory part is theory part D3, and in this they will ask 20 multiple questions, and time allotted will be 30 minutes. And in practical, that is practical part D3, they will give 10 radiography films, 10 images of radiographs, and 5 questions will be asked from each radiograph, means 5 into 10, that is 50. So 50 questions will be asked, and time allotted or time they will give is 1 hour and 40 minutes. So within 1 hour 40 minutes you will have to answer those 50 questions. They will also give a TWI specification for for answering those questions. Now passing marks. So passing marks for all parts, or for every or for each part, you need to get 70%. Means for every paper, means for theory part A3 you need minimum 70%, for theory part B1 you need 70%, for theory part C3 you need 70%, then for theory part D3 also you need 70%. Means for every part or every theory paper or every paper, you need to get individually 70% in each paper. And also if you are taking this supplementary examination, then this theory part D3 and practical part D3 also you need to get 70%. So 70% is for each part. For each part you need to get 70%, then you will be able to pass the exam. Suppose if a candidate is has not got 70% in one paper. For example, let's take example, in theory part C3, Mr. X has not get 70%. Other than theory part C3, he has got 70, more than 70% in other parts, but in theory part C3 he has not got 70%. Then he will have to write only theory part C3, only one this paper he will have to write during retest. So here you can see a retest on the parts of the examination where they did not succeed, means on which part the candidate is not pass, only on that part they will have to give the retest. Only for that part he will have to give the retest. Now the retest must be completed within 1 year, within 1 year of your initial examination, but the retest cannot be taken within 13 days of the previous examination. Means after 30 days, but within 1 year, this is the time frame when you can give the retest. So this is the time frame after 30 days of your initial exam, but before 1 year of your initial exam is the time frame on which you can take the retest. Of suppose if you fail to give the retest within 1 year of the initial examination, then you will have to take complete course again, and you will have to write complete paper. Now suppose if you are giving the retest within the time frame, but if somebody fails in retest also, then what will happen? Then he will have to retake the full approved course provided by the full examination. Means you will have to give full examination if you fail in the retest. Now eligibility criteria. So the eligibility for writing CSWIP 3.2 exam, that is senior welding inspector exam, you need to have a CSWIP valid CSWIP 3.1 certificate, that is welding inspector certificate, plus 2 years of working experience. So CSWIP 3.1 certificate plus 2 years of working experience is the eligibility which you need to write the CSWIP 3.2 exam. Apart from this, the official document of CSWIP have mentioned some other eligibility criteria also, but these criteria are practically not very practical. Means they have mentioned that if you have 5 years of independently verified welding inspection experience, this independently verified means a third party will verify that you have the welding inspection experience, and relevant to the clause 1.2.1, 1.2.2, and 1.2.3. So in this clause, the CSWIP, the official document of CSWIP, has given the roles and responsibility of visual welding inspector. In 1.2.2, they have mentioned the roles and responsibilities of the welding inspector, and in 1.2.3, they have mentioned the roles and responsibilities of the one senior welding inspector. So suppose if you have experience in all these for 5 years, then an independent party will certify, and then you will be able to take the exam. So friend, this is practically, I think this is very impractical clause. So the most practical and most acceptable eligibility criteria is that first you take CSWIP 3.1 certificate, then you get 2 years experience, then you will be able to write the exam. For mature candidate also, there is a rule that if a person is holding an international welding inspector standard level diploma, they can also take the exam, provided they have 2 years of welding experience in the same clause which I mentioned previously, and an independent party will verify that you have 2 years of experience. So this is also a bit impractical. So the only practical eligibility criteria is CSWIP 3.1 welding inspector certificate plus minimum 2 years of experience. Now, period of validity. Suppose you pass the exam. So that certificate will be valid initially for the 5 years. After 5 years, you will have to go for a renewal. That is known as 5 year renewal program. And in that 5 year renewal program, you will have to give the proof of experience. Then, after 5 years, in the next 5 year, you will again have to give a renewal program, that is 10-year renewal program. And in 10-year renewal program, you will have to write exam. So I'll give the details also. In 5 year renewal program, in which you have to give the experience proof, you will have to provide evidence of continuous work activity in welding inspection. Means continuously for the last 5 years you have worked in welding experience, you are up to date in welding technology, and you have a satisfactory visual acuity. So you will have to prove this, and after proving this, they will give a 5 year renewal certificate. But in 10th year renewal, you will have to take a recertification exam, and in that recertification exam there will be two papers. First one will be theory paper, that is multiple choice general paper, and second one will be practical visual inspection of 8 examination specimens. So you will have to give two papers, one theory and one practical, and suppose if you pass, then they will give a, again a renewal certificate. So friends, I hope you will find this video very informative. Please give your valuable feedback and suggestions. Thank you very much.